dragons are squishy. They die super easy. I could spread my clouds through a different means, and I think that's how I'm going to do it. So, lightning bolt to start, because it still makes sense to take something that's going to scale with the other stuff. Bang! No, no, don't hurt me, sucker. Should never come here. Take our Thunderstrike. We're gonna take Blink as our third spell. Another Memory Staff, though. I mean, Memory Staffs are really helpful for the early game. I always feel like the Life spell, the Life Suckage is a strong spell, then I get poison and die. It's good, but the trick with that one is 3 damage a turn is great in the early floors, and falls off really fast. So if you could find, like, the items and the skills and equipment to scale up enchantment damage, it'll help. But yeah, getting poison means you won't get the benefit of the healing element. Memory Staff. But once you get like a bunch of damage ups on enchantment stuff, you're doing a lot of damage every turn and you're healing for a lot. And honestly, sometimes I'll take Robe of the Druid just for the poison resistance. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Give me my thingies. Thank you. Soul Swap. Disperse. Reroll. Heaven Renderer. Okay, that's new. Take a look at that. Whenever you cast a holy spell, deal fire and lightning damage to all enemies in a 2-tile burst around the target. The damage dealt is equal to the sum of all spell points spent on fire and lightning magics, respectively. That is so cool. I do like the new equipment that is based on how much spell points you have spent on different things. So, like, this is the perfect holy fire accompaniment. Holy, lightning, fire. There's nothing that has all 3, which is interesting. There's only a little holy lightning. 2-tile burst is pretty big if I understand it correctly. Depending on what spell, it's not bad at all, yeah. Fire, lightning, so holy fire is fire and holy. Holy Fire deals an additional lightning damage in the center tile. You can even add lightning to it. So this would be good. Like, if you're doing a fire and lightning run and then add a little holy. Either way, cool wand. I like it. Not gonna take it, but I dig it. Iron Imps. Little shits. Alright, we could solve this problem by taking our first upgrade. Heaven Strike, we're dealing holy damage now. There are no Iron Imp spawners, right? Good. There we go. They're immune to lightning, but we can kill them quite easy with Thunderstrike. There we go. And no more problems. Hut, hut, hut. Excuse me? Ow. And that doubles our damage on Thunderstrike, which is always appreciated. Whenever I'm lazy, I just use my mouse to walk. Just like, you know what? Bring me to where I want to go. Okay. Spriggans, Wormballs, Troublers. Reroll again. If I can find new stuff, I want to see it. I'll take a Hearts. Fire Imp, Evil Fairy, Raven, that's probably where I'm going. No massive health pools here. Take out the Raven spawners first. Doing 12. You have 13 health, of course you do. We can one-shot Evil Fairies. That's what she said. Bang. Bang. It's good to one-shot the fairies, because otherwise they will heal everything around them, which is just annoying. There you go, one spawner down. Fairy, fairy. And done. 3 spell points. I want Blink. We're gonna take Thunder Blink right afterwards. Now we have some movement. Don't even say anything. Reroll. Don't even look at it. Ruby Heart with a mana potion. Frostview Snakes. Not too bad. 45. We're doing 48 damage. That's good. We can one-shot you guys. Spawners are all pretty centrally located. Okay, I'm into that. 51 on you. Oh, they got me. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Alright. Everyone just line up. You know, I appreciate it when you just line up like that. Alright, spawner's gone. Come here. There we go. Then we upgrade Blink. Next step is going to be our thunder dispersing cloud system and skills. So here's what I'm thinking. With Thunder Blink, every time we teleport with Blink, we're going to shoot out 2 Thunder Strikes. What's going on, Martin? We are trying to get the new lightning spell up and running, which is Rain of Thunderbolts. The tricky part is it only works if there are storm clouds. So, like, we could try and go for the storm cloud spell, Lightning Storm. You make a 4-tile radius of, you know, thunder clouds. That's one way to do it. But then it's basically like we need to cast one spell and then start channeling another spell, and anything that's not in that cloud, that's a problem for us. I want greater distribution. Greater distribution. Tom grabbed all the cherries and then killed himself. I remember that. Remember that session well. So here's my plan. By taking Blink with Thunderblink, every time we teleport, we're going to shoot 2 enemies in line of sight with Thunderstrike, which is already good. Like, you could do a whole run of just that. We've done it before. But if we have Stormcaller, anytime that damage happens, we're making... And I do it again! We're gonna make a bunch of clouds. If we take Stormbrood Tricksters, they're gonna make a bunch of clouds. Every time we teleport, we make one of these guys. So between these two things, we'll just make a bunch of clouds on the floor. We'll have things that are friendly to us that are making clouds and pulling aggro, and then we'll just kick back and we'll start channeling. And with the upgrade that makes additional clouds, it's a self-fulfilling spell. That's the play, I think. We might also want to grab like Glitter Dance or Silk Shifter, just something to make sure we don't run out of blinks. Translocation Master, of course, is nice too. Might just go with Stormbrood and Silk Shifter. That way we just target some webs nearby just to get the engine running. And once it's purring, the spell will do the rest of the work. Heavenly Blast, huh? Chain Lightning as a freebie is not bad either. Yeah, Chain Lightning is a free spell. Like, if I have to go somewhere, none of this helps me except for Fiery Disc is good for Prince of Ruin. Chain Lightning is a freebie? We're doing lightning stuff? Yeah, sure. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I? Blink over here. Yeah, I think the blink plan is pretty solid. Bang. 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 Thunder Strike, Blink, Lightning Bolts, Lightning Bolt, Blink, Blink, bang, bang. Chain Lightning will help a lot too for spreading what we're trying to do. And Cloud Conductance, not a bad upgrade for it. Cat is having a massive tantrum. There's no food out because his brother has to go to the vet tomorrow. Going to be a fun evening. Sounds like you're going to be herding cats. Cantrip Plugs. Reroll. None of that stuff's interesting. Ah, the Dynamo. I mean, I can't say no to the Dynamo. It's always such a good grab. It's always sad when you're not doing lightning in the Domino. When the Domino shows up. Always disappointing when the Domino shows up. And I'm blind. Great. Thanks a lot, Raven Mage. Alright, that's all the spawners. Chain Lightning doesn't require line of sight, suckers. Hey, buddy. And Chain Lightning. Because if one doesn't eat, the other doesn't eat. That's family rules. No. We're gonna lose half our cast, so it's probably a good idea to take our sorcery now. Just to keep us in business after we take the dynamo. Need the casts, but this is nice. Free cast of a powerful spell. Dumbest thing you've ever stolen out of someone's house. I don't think I've ever stolen something from anyone's house. I don't do B&Es very regularly. Like, my shoplifting has been confined mostly to, like, large corporate entities. I guess technically, we had a game going for a while where we would try to hide a book in people's rooms back in college, and I kept the game going outside of college, so like if I would visit somebody, I would bring the book and hide it in their place. So like that's the opposite of stealing something from their house. I smuggled a crappy book into my friend Ellen's apartment, and I don't think she, to this day, realizes it's on a bookshelf in her living room. We call that game Potato. Yeah, we've been playing Potato. How many things have you stolen from people's houses? When it comes to eating pizza, I will take a couple of bites from the ends to get the good stuff going, and then switch to the crust, and then I enjoy the middle of the pizza last. Storm Troll armor. Stole someone's jacket off their porch one time. A trophy another time. Number one enemy. They get them back. The hunt's the important part. Fair. I'm more often found putting things in people's homes or their properties than taking things off of their properties. Like, a strange next-door neighbor moved in once, and they walked over and they gave me a cloudy jar of liquid, which I think may have been like a homemade chicken stock. It was unclear. It was just a warm, cloudy jar. So that is currently buried in my other next-door neighbor's backyard, because they suck. Not that that, like, does damage or anything, it's just, like, funny to me. Like, yeah, they don't know that there's a cloudy jar of liquid in their backyard. I eat from the tip, and when I want more bread, I take a bite of crust, then continue with the toppings part. Never really finish toppings or crust first. It's kind of at the same time. I start at one end, switch to the other end, and then eat the middle, because the middle's the best. Gopper doesn't know what food is. Yeah, Gopper eats my box first. Ha ha. Double meaning word. Do I want a pet? Is that a flesh-bound golem? What a dumb thing. Burning Bloodhound, though. Metallic Bone Knight? I might take a pet. This floor seems less aggravating than this floor. I would prefer the Ruby Heart, but, you know, whatever. Oh, God. You know what? If we blink to get through the initial problems here, we'll be fine. They still see it? Oh, Lord. Still counts as me casting the spell. That's fair. It's fair. Freeze. Some years back, as a Secret Santa, someone got a Christmas ornament from Goodwill that still had some random child's photo in it. So now we get some of those every year. Sometimes frames, non-ornaments, put them in people's houses on the mantle with their actual children. I love that kind of stuff. Oh! Dude snuck right up on me there. How much damage do you do? 5. Stun, stun. I don't think they can attack me the same turn I come out, right? If they can, I die. Be nice to have that pet just to help me out. There we go. And I don't care if I run out of teleporters. Go get 'em, burning bloodhounds. Alright, Doc. This is on you. Good work. Just to see how long you can keep it going before they finally find it and remove it. That's the basement child he paints. I didn't think blinking would enable their health regen as much as it did. Learn something new every day. Avian wizards and void maguses. This seems like an easy floor. Freeze! You're not taking... Ah, completely immune to both. Why right now are you completely immune to both? That's not normally the case, is it? Oh god, it is. I made a boo-boo! Dog, go get those birds. Come on, dog, you can do this. Get him. Get him, boy! I'll keep this dude stunned. Good work. Now get that one. Go get him. Oh my god. Don't move. Get him. Good work. 6. Alright. Is it Stormcaller time, or is it Stormbrew Tricksters? I think I might do them first, because they'll make a bunch of clouds. Crown of Ragnarok. 9 turns after you enter a realm, cast Earthquake, Flame Burst, Storm Burst, and Word of Chaos. Any ideas on the best way to beat the 1 HP trial? I don't know yet. Is there any other restrictions on that one, or is it straight up just, it's any run you want, but you only have 1 HP? Can't remember if there was any other stuff involved. Like, shields is definitely the answer. The problem is there's not a lot of ways to give you shields. Siphon shields would do it. I would do blue lions. Blue lions can cast shields on you, and blue lions are strong. Just 1 HP, no restrictions or bonuses. Yeah, blue lions, they would give you shields. They could also scale pretty well. Blue lions are a good run. So do some blue lines. Take siphon shields to keep yourself topped off. And skills lands. Take arcane shields, just in case. Like you're out and you're desperate. Like any arcane spell will get you a shield there. Anything that does shields, really. Am I gonna take Crown of Ragnarok? That just sounds like a fun time. 9 turns after you enter, just cast a bunch of cool stuff, including Stormburst. And Word of Chaos is great too. Yeah, we gotta go here. I want it. Alright, that's turn 1. Yeah, anything that makes enemies fight each other would be handy. Just making a bunch of Stormbrood tricksters. Yeah! That's a cool hat. I like that. I mean, they all went off really fast, so it didn't look too interesting, but still cool. And we could see, like, just having the Stormbrood tricksters, we're getting a decent number of lightnings. I do believe that's how we're gonna go and make this work. Bang, bang. Out of blinks. Getting plenty of Annihilate casts. Must get to Raven and kill Raven. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I think we'll just, like, enter level, teleport until we're out of blinks. Or ideally not out of blinks, that way we can still get out. Which is why we're probably gonna take Silk Shifter eventually.
Hello!
What's going on, Pix? What are we doing here? Checking out the new stuff. Go, my children. Perfect. 5, 6. We need one more for our new spell. Yesterday I had a really fun run with Simulacrum, which... very good. I just saw the patch notes. Oh, it's... big news, Pix. I'm surprised you're not caught up yet, but... It's pretty shocking in some parts, but very exciting overall. I'm very excited about it. We talked at length about this yesterday. You're out of town a couple days. Ah, that would do it. But short answer is Dylan White stepping down from heading up development, put someone else in charge. Person in charge came out the gate swinging with a big update. This feels like the real 1.0 launch. Even though, again, I still feel like if the game is actively being worked on, just leave it in early access. But that's just me. Reroll. We got a new hat. Eye Rock, Fiery Orb, Phaetoxin. I think just Ruby Heart for me, please. metallic, but only 75% resistance. And we're doing holy damage as well, so this is all copacetic. Yeah, no, this dude did not waste any time. Such a cool hat. Spell, lightning, rain of thunderbolts. Alright. Now these guys are making some storm clouds for me. Nice. 3. How much was the upgrade I wanted? 7. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in there. Some creativity. Like, it feels like exactly what I wanted Rift Wizard 2 to do for a while. And, like, I've been holding out hope that, like, we're gonna see some interesting and fun ideas introduced. But, like, a lot of the Rift Wizard 2 development, like, it was in early access for a year, and not too much changed from, like, the first day onward. We got a couple of things, but this guy's first update is just like, here's a lot of really interesting ideas. There's like a bunch of equipment that rather than just being like, it does damage, more damage, which is like, fine, you know, you want scaling. There's a lot of cool stuff in there like, oh, this will do an effect based on how many spell points you have spent in these categories. And it's like, that's such a cool idea. Have you knocked things out of people's hands recently? I heard that's your hobby. I love just, like, slapping things out of people's hands in this house. It is one of my favorite things to do. I think the last thing I slapped out of someone's hands was a loaf of bread out of Jimmy's hands, but I also like sliding things off counters that people have put on there. Like, if someone, like, puts their water bottle down, I'll turn it upside down, or if I know it can survive it, I'll just knock it off the counter. So the answer is yes. Blizzard Legion's banner. Eat it, nerd. Whenever an ally is summoned, if it is on or adjacent to a blizzard, the summon consumes it and gains the frost spew modifier. Awesome. Like, this is the kind of stuff that I wanted to see a lot more of in Rift Wizard 2, and this dude showed up and just nailed it on his first update. Like, I'm not doing a run... Like, I walked into this run with a plan, so I'm not going to deviate for the equipment. But, like, this is the kind of thing where, like, I would pivot around to use this a little bit in a run. Like, that's just neat. Doing some ice summons to make them frost spewed. Awesome. Do I run the nearest carpet to throw up a hairball? Like, where else am I going to throw up a hairball? Can't do it anywhere else. So this gives me hope. This gives me a great deal of hope for Rift Wizard 2. Three spell points. Where are the spawners at? As always, I want to start. My current cats avoid your bed? That's good. Do, 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 do. I dedicate your left eyebrow to the Roman goddess Cardea. It is decreed, and thus it is so. Well, I have no say in the matter, so that sounds right. More like, this box is mine now. Well, that was handy for me. Just do a little blink here, a little blink there. That's the hat I'm wearing right now, baby! My dog's trying to protect me as I stand here channeling. Wait, I'm channeling! We could take the new skill! Focus Channeler. Gain 4 turns of clarity when you cast a channeled spell, making it harder to be interrupted. That's awesome. My house is 3/4 hard floor, and the only time they've ever puked on it is when I've thrown them at it. When you throw them at the hardwood floor? Don't throw your cats at hardwood floors. Someone call Animal Protective Services. Gomper's abusing animals. Come on, dog. Goddess of hinges. I mean, I need my eyebrow to hinge sometimes, you know? A lot hinges on that. Okay, in theory, this could be a self-sustaining spell now. Each turn you channel this, summon 12 storm clouds across the map. I need Stormcaller now. Fiery Judgment, Sonic Shielding, Orblord. Orblord. Witch Whistle, Silken Links, Crisis Charm. What's Crisis Charm? Restore all life if you would die. Broken after use. What a nice item. I think I'll take it. What a nice item. I think I'll take it! Immortal Elf Lightning Artist. What an asshole. I'll use it on this floor, because artists are bastards. But unlike usual, I'm not doing a run where I summon a million things and therefore their chain lightning's able to hit me from anywhere. How many turns? It's 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Screw all you. Bang, 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 bang. Add a blink. Well, people are stunned for a while, so let's just immediately go to Rain of Thunderbolts. I'm getting poisoned, but I'm covering the map. Alright, maybe I interrupt my channeling here, because 61 health, I'm being slapped around quite hard. Totally immune to lightning. Oh, I made some bad decisions here. 75% resistant to holy. How would you do this? All the spawners are taken care of, right? Immortal ogres. God, this is a horrible floor. Alright, the lightning artists are able to hit me. I think I'll heal here. Stupid chain lightning! $95 health. I could stun lock most of the floors now. And just got obliterated by them, of course. This is bad. We're in a bad place. This is the bad place. Everything here is immortal. I shouldn't have come here. Teleport and teleporters can now successfully— yes! Flying shoes actually work now. AI no longer attempts to attack or move towards soul-jarred creatures. Yup. It's almost like this dude actually read the bug reports and made meaningful changes. Wild stuff. Pretty sure I have to mana potion if we're gonna get out of here alive. Pain arrow now counts HP spent casting spells as damage. Geometer staff, radius bonus increase. Lots of good stuff. I should not have come here, man. I just wanted that new item because I like trying new things. At least these annihilates are going off. Blink. 4 spell points? Silk Shifter's probably a good idea. You need that crowd in every 9 turns, yeah. This could help. Just infinite casts. This will allow me to stun lock people. Good. Having that blurb about kappas whenever someone does that emoji is probably really jarring for new folks. It's educational is what it is. Thank you very much. They need to know. They must learn about the Shirokadama. Most of this channel's jarring. Why no, this is a peaceful channel. We're comforting. We're like a nice warm bowl of macaroni and cheese. Imagine. No. Sure thing, this is very comforting. I agree. Alright. Silk Shifter helped. Troll-blooded fire spirit. I thought it was a lightning spirit, I was worried. Reroll. Flame burst. Alright, what do we have here? Completely immune to lightning but weak to holy means we're fine. Again, strong against lightning, weak against holy means we're okay. Start the stun locking. And then on turn 9, that's when we swap to channeling, I think. Not bad. It's not the most powerful spell, but I feel like maybe we can make it better. Really what we need is like, more AoE. We need discs. Lightning and sorcery discs would help. That would really let me stun lock the level. Quotes prove the theory. And once we take Stormcaller, I think that'll help too. I gotta be honest, this crown's quite handy. Just having Word of Chaos go off, that's kind of like the cue to start channeling. Spider Queen, Suspend Mortality. Master of Space. That helps. That suits my needs. 75% resistant to lightning. All spells gain 2 range, 1 radius. Handy. Also, see dandy. I can't just be doing this in one spot, otherwise I'm gonna murder all my dudes that I'm massing here. 6. 7 will teleport. And here it goes. There we go. Didn't massacre all of my team. A floor like this My tricksters will handle most of the work. I think I could start channeling. Aw, man. Out of my way. Once I kill this queen here. Alright, start channeling. Why are we blinking onto our webs? Someone who has no understanding of this game. So I have a skill called Silk Shifter. As long as my teleports target a web, I get a free cast of the teleport spell. So I can essentially blink forever as long as I target webs. I don't know. Rain of Thunderbolts, at the moment, a little underwhelming. I feel like a little bit more targeting will help. So like maybe multi-mancy. What are we doing? We're doing 12. We'll have that become 18 targets. Makes perfect sense. You're welcome. Alright, as they approach. Keep them stun locked. Ow. Ah, Christ. Spark Spirits? Temporary though, right? Yeah, 18 turns left. Stopwatch. Earthquake Orb. Tired of being stuck in a crowd here. I'm out of here. Alright. Again, start dancing. What happens when our crown breaks? Restores all life if you would die, breaks. If things go catastrophically wrong, we'll have a bonus 225 health. I'm on the whims of where my web spawns. I only have the one cast of Blink left. Good. Watermelon flavored steps. God, I hate these guys. They're so annoying. Get 'em, my army of trolls. Might as well try and keep everybody stun locked. Master of Space was a good grab, though. No regrets. Oh, Jesus God. When did Electric Bone Chandler show up? Who invited them? I don't believe any of the sprites were updated. So you might just be noticing new things. Or noticing old things for the first time. Slowly, we are killing everybody. Out of thunder strikes. Wait for a web to spawn. Even though I'm not hitting people, the act of teleporting generates more trolls who will go out and do my work for me. Good work, team. And lightning damage causes Annihilate cast to go off. Which is just good for me. Why is this guy so healthy? Oh, he's clay. What are you, the Heritage Foundation? Got him. Okay. I think Thunderlord makes the most sense first. Cascade range, number of targets, another charge, more damage. Idol of Fiends? No thank you. So this is kind of layout that's good for us. Except Acers are horrible. Reroll. Not the worst. The Talking Hat! I can't remember what this one does, but I just like the idea of a talking hat. Enchantment spells and skills gain quick cast. Your enchantment spells gain quick cast. The first one cast each turn does not conclude the turn. I like the sprite for Talking Hat, though. Look at that guy. He looks great. What's going on, guys? We casting magic spells around here. Whenever an ally is summoned, if it's on or adjacent to a storm cloud, the summon consumes it and gains the electric modifier. So our choices are Ruby Heart. What was the level layout? Seems like the kind of place I could, like, teleport my way down to here by turn 9 and start channeling. Bink. Bink. Have a good night, Martin. Stormcaller. Chain Lightning. And then start the Thunderbolts. He's in the wrong kind of cloud in front of me. There we go. This is working much better now. Split Fiction's out. The ad told me nothing about it except that it's from the creators of It Takes Two. What is it? Come on, there's like not a lot of enemies, and I could see one in a cloud. Couldn't hit him. Keep that dude stun locked forever. I don't know what it is, except that it's from the creators of Take-Two. That's marketing at its finest right there. What more do you need to know? Looks like it's just sci-fi It Takes Two. There's running in it? That could be anything. That could just be a Tom Cruise movie. That man loves running. Maybe it's Running Man. I wish. I don't know why Running Man is not a video game right now. Terracotta Legion's banner.
Hello.
I'd take another Mirror's Edge. It's weird that we haven't seen more Mirror's Edge. Whenever an ally is summoned, if it's on or adjacent to a wall, it eats it and gains clay modifier. Neat. Neat stuff. All the different fiends as pets. It's not weird. EA owns... Ah, well, there you go. It's the answer for why a lot of cool stuff doesn't happen, huh? Running Can definitely needs a video. I agree. I agree. Running Man's great. It's dumb that it doesn't have video games. A lot of stuff here that's annoying, but they create blizzards and thunderstorms, which is good for me. Problem are the cockatrices. Turn 5. Turn 6. Turn 7. They're standing next to me. My spell's useless here. Where are all my dudes? Oh man. Very disappointed. Well, I got a cloud on me, so I think I will stopwatch. Probably mana potion here. Now that I'm far away, do it again. It needs an upgrade that, like, it will prioritize storm clouds that actually have enemies under them. Because right now it's just, like, randomly shooting off. Occasionally doing work that could be called good, maybe. There you go, I saw it hit one. Great for stunning things, but not so great for, like, killing things. Six. Well, multimancy makes sense. Boots of Heaven's Assault. Upon entering a rift, immediately cast your Heavenly Blast on all demons and undead. Yes, I want the boots. Those are sweet-ass boots. Those are sweet-ass boots. EA is actually one of the reasons we don't have a lot of FMV games anymore. They bought up an absolute ton of companies around the time they bought Origin. Most of the companies made FMV games. Don't know what EA wanted to do with them, but there's been no sequels or plans for remakes of any of the IPs they bought in those 20 years. Not to mention the glorious thing that was the Nemesis system from Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor. Just wasted. Did nothing with it. Just travel around trying to loosen up some of these problems. It's a lot of zombies. Alright, I have some storm trolls around. There's plenty of clouds everywhere. This should just stun lock the entire level. Especially now that we're targeting 19 clouds. I think I really need Prince of Ruin for this to work truly effectively. Oh, we got one more mass. And of course, your iron imps. Worst kind for me. Doo doo. Ow. Jesus. Y'all don't need to shoot fireballs, like not every last one of you. Four more casts. Oh, it's stuck inside of a wall. What the hell am I supposed to do about that? It will make children forever. Completely immune to lightning. I needed to randomly get hit with a dynamo cast. Which means we just have to wait for another child to... There we go. 16 health. Oh, oh, oh. Wait for another spider to break through a wall. Oh my god. Oop, we got a cloud in there. You know what? If we generate clouds in there through random chance... There we go! That was potentially a soft lock, though. Got lucky. Let me think. We got Arch Sorcerer... Oh, yeah. Just straight up, like, Prince of Ruin's very important here. It'll help spread more clouds. This is a... It's just lightning? That's the only category it's a part of. Huh. You would think it would get, like, something else? Like nature, maybe? Kinda surprised. Alright, a little underwhelmed with Everstorm, gonna be honest. Probably should have taken Tempest Drakes. Definitely should have taken Tempest Drakes. Oh, I want to see all those Heavenly Blasts just go off. Still don't have any armor on. Winterlings, Ankh, Slime Shoes, Robe of the Druids. Robe of Storms, that's like the most on-brand one we could hope for. Whenever he takes ice or lightning damage, gain a shield. Gets me some lightning resistance as well. Yeah! Like, not a huge amount of damage. Alas, it doesn't give me the damage. Let's see, Heavenly Blast. We did 14, but really we did 21 damage because we have Arch Sorcerer. Slain enemies create temporary spirits. Allies gain shields. Echo heal.
Hey!
Have I ever streamed Morrowind? I have not. I have not. Oh god. Probably have to turn up the speed on this one. Stupid eyeballs. Morrowind might be a hard watch. Man, I play Caves of Qud and Rift Wizard. I feel like if those are watchable, anything can be watchable. It's more a question of, like, do I want to play Morrowind? I do like Morrowind. But I do kind of, like, lose focus on those open-world RPGs, and I never finish them. So it wouldn't be a satisfying watch in the sense that, like, I would definitely just, like, peter off and stop playing it randomly. Turn 6, turn 7. Alright, time to land over here. Steal that guy's ring again. Doo-doo. 3 turns you're stunned for. probably be somewhere other than here, but you know what? Chain lightning. We are going to do more cog mines. That is something I would like to play more of. Come on, just stun lock everything. I hate eyeballs. Master of Space is helping, but good lord. Alright, I gotta turn up the speed. I hate having all these stupid eyeballs around. Unfortunately, now there's only me. I don't want a mana potion. Kinda have to, though. You know what? Stopwatch. Mana potion. These eyeballs gotta go. There we go. And now, rain of Thunderbolts. Thousand inventory containers and character stats and level ups. As always, it depends on personal preference. Some folks rather enjoy watching character progression, that kind of stuff. Other folks don't. Alright, what's your deal? Completely immune to lightning. That's why this is annoying. $19, alright. Prince of Ruins helping. I feel like Rain of Thunderbolts probably doesn't need to be quite as expensive. Like 7, maybe this should be like 6 or 5 even. Because, it's not great for killing. You're stunning stuff, but like... Stunning is not the same as removal. Like, on a level like this we saw, I'm stunning enemies, but like eyeballs are just zerging my health down. Ho ho ho. The remake mod for Skyrim, Enderall, is really good if anyone's looking for more of that genre for their own time. Changes most systems of Skyrim, pretty much just uses the engine. Map is massive. Nice. Multimancer and Master of Space are both pads. Master of Memories, maybe? We only cast this thing twice. Sorcererland Disintegrator, probably a good idea. I'm a game developer and I'm a downer with games like that. You know I love you, Gomper, and I love having you around. But that that's true for a lot of games, though. But I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Shock value. Maybe shock value is what we need. Holy Thunder, too. Holy Thunder and shock value will both help here. Of course, if they're already immune to lightning, it doesn't matter. We're already doing the holy damage. Doot, doot.
Hey!
Hey, I like Morrowind. Probably more than Skyrim. Morrowind has a lot more personality. Like, it's janky, of course, and it definitely has some of that, like, it's aged. It's showing its age. But, like, compared to the later entries, they had a lot more personality. It's almost weird, like, looking at Morrowind and then comparing it to Starfield, and it's like, how did you guys get to here? How did this happen? Huh, like a Finger 6 sounds exciting. But we're already hitting how many targets with this thing? 19? Like, I don't think it helps. I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference. Like 20 things as opposed to 19 things. If this were, you know, Ricochet off Magic Missile, I would go there in a heartbeat. Take out the Void Watchers fast. Oh, I took one out already? Man, that was fast. The makeup sex would be fantastic. The only real thing I need to do is I need to make a command where the don't make me tap the sign pops up. And it's just like, I just play what I like. Like, that's it. Like, I might stream Morrowind one day. Maybe. It depends if I feel like it. Ooh! Alright, I don't like all these cockatrices here, but everything's stunned for the moment. Let's maybe get some distance between me and the cockatrices. Wasn't someone doing... Yeah, I believe so. I'm pretty sure that was still happening. I've been threatening to do this for a few days now, but like, there's a real chance we're gonna start seeing some of that sniper resistance game just because I want to wander around in sniper resistance. Immortal elephants coming my way. Loaded Doom on my dad's fridge, so yeah, someone's probably putting Morrowind in Skyrim. 2, 1. Whoa, what did I press? Jesus. Anyway, Rain of Thunderbolts again. Yeah, Rain of Thunderbolts is... I'm not that impressed. Like, Simulacrum, we were obliterating the level in... Like, we beat an Ophon floor in 15 turns with Simulacrum. Which just summons a copy of the wizard, and it can't even cast all of your spells, just 3 of your cantrips. But the simple act of duplicating the equipment several times made that real. Thunderstrike is largely just stun-locking the level, which is, I guess, sort of fun and helpful? But without the damage output being reliable, it just prolongs the level, which is usually bad for the player. I'm excited to pick up a free mana potion at the end here. Oh, sweet God, tell me that's not a slime. Oh, no! Why? Why? That is disgusting. I'm like looking over there, I'm like, why am I seeing slimes? What kind of just God would allow that to happen? On death it splits, and when it reaches a certain health threshold it splits? Fuck off. Yeah, like, I feel like this spell needs to cost less if it's not going to be, like, better about doing reliable damage. But it's in the beta branch, so you know what? That's perfectly fine. This is where you want to be doing that kind of work. I can't believe they allow bone megaliths to find that slime modifier. That is atrocious. What is left on this floor that is immortal? Is there anything immortal? There they are. I'm talking about Reign of Thunderbolts specifically. It starts with just one cast. It's lightning only, which means through skills, the most I could get up to is 3 casts. One by taking Lord of Thunder, one by taking Master of Memories. Via equipment, we can get this up to 4 with an appropriate wand, and then after that it's entirely tomes. You paired it with a very unreliable way of making storms. It's probably better with Storm Drake or Lightning Storm. And I think Everstorm is a bait. So, thinking about that, if I'm casting Thundercloud, so like Thunderstorm in front of people, I'm making 1 box, and then we can channel this spell, but that's 1 box, right? It's like 1 4 wide box of Thunderclouds in front of me. And I can reliably hurt stuff in there, but that's 12 turns of channeling to do damage to just whatever's in that box. Everything else in the level is going to be wailing on me while I'm channeling. And at that point, like, Thunderblink with Silk Shifter, I could do the same thing, doing just, like, reliably hitting stuff in front of me with Thunderstrike. At 12 targets, it feels like it's supposed to be more of a hit a bunch of stuff on the map, especially because its second most expensive upgrade is randomly generate clouds on the map. Like, it wants to spread out with Everstorm. The Drakes make a little bit more sense for getting, like, concentrated clouds, but they have a similar problem to what we're doing now, which is it's just going to be random clouds that they choose to cast. There's something, like, I like the concept here, but at the very least, maybe if it were to prioritize clouds that actually have enemies, that would be better. Because it's kind of frustrating watching it go off, and it's like, I hit no enemies on that turn. Like, I hit 19 clouds, but I didn't hit one of the clouds that had an enemy in it. Realistically, its only niche is spamming an assload of Storm Drakes with Tempest. Yeah, taking Tempest Drakes might make more sense for the spell, but that doesn't feel very good. They should probably capitalize the name of the spell. Not wrong there either. But again, like we're in the beta branch. As long as the spell gets worked on, I'm not going to complain too much. Much better. But also the fact that it only has one charge. Like, if it's going to be this unreliable damage-wise, it would feel a lot better if, like, I could cast it more often at the very least. Doo-doo-doo. No, we erased the mana potion. I needed that. Well, that's a bummer. Six casts left. I guess as long as I carefully use my spider blinking, we'll be alright. It's gonna be a drag-out Ophon fight, though. And there he goes. Huh. Sheer wall. I guess there's one way to reach over here. God, I wish I had a teleporter. I don't like the idea of Ophon making any more immortal things. Trying to buy myself time. Oh, there he is. He, of course, summoned more immortal things. Stop making more friends. Alright, there goes Ophon once. There he goes twice. Okay. Let my minions solve the rest. If there were an upgrade that made the Thunderstrike AoE actually do damage, that would also help with this spell. Like, my real problem is it's like, enemy standing in a cloud, the Thunderstrike is hitting the cloud next to the enemy, so they take no damage, they just get stunned. If we could apply damage to that AoE, then I'd be like, okay, alright. It's doing some work now. I guess Mystic Lens, more range. Like, I don't see this spell doing too much good work for me on a Mordred fight, for instance. Turn 7, huh? Teleport near Mordred for what's about to happen. Boom! Alright, we have some clouds out there. I'll make a lot more with one channeling of this. Well, aren't you a son of a bitch? Well, if I continue channeling, I will die. So that's it for channeling. Alright. Getting a lot of free... Oh, I got interrupted. I only have the one mana potion. I would like to use the spell that this whole run was about, but... Can't really do that right now. Bring the speed down a little bit. Can't enjoy my chain lightning this way. More of a flavor buff that has some strength and some futility. If the strike hits directly, they get a modifier that makes them move 10 space in whatever direction they move next, instead of however they regularly move. If they collide with a solid object, damage to both. Wears off after X occurrences, since the strike. Kind of like charging them with so much electricity, a speed dash. Like, that'd be fun. But I'm also into, like, anything that's interesting. I like channeling spells, I like things that affect the whole map. It just feels a little unwieldy as it stands. Oh, I got 6 spell points. Holy Thunder would be good, Lightning Warp would be good. Grab Lightning Warp for now. Mostly because the things that I'm trying to hit, if they're already immune to electricity anyway, as many of these are, doesn't make much of a difference if there's holy damage attached to it. Before I was cursed, never play another session again. One day you'll get to play more. Just gotta believe. I imagine if you, like, make a post in the Shake Discord, like, want to put a group together looking for folks, you could probably make it happen. I only take non-damaging spells in tabletop. In Dungeons & Dragons, I routinely like to be what I refer to as a toolbox wizard. I really like having a bunch of, like, utility spells for stupid situations. But also Fireball. I'll take Fireball. Maybe just buffing Storm Power on Lightning Strike would go a long way. Turn Lightning Strike into a full AoE damage spell instead of just increasing the stun radius. Yeah. Can you play tabletop Dungeons & Dragons online? Yeah! Roll20 is the system I play with True Axiom. He's a good friend of mine. Every Tuesday, I do Roll20 in there. You can also do, like, Tabletop Simulator, and any tabletop simulator program, there's a bunch of them, are all pretty useful for it. You can definitely do Pathfinder. I've played Pathfinder on Roll20. I've played Dungeons & Dragons. Multiple editions on Roll20. Most of the prominent systems are easy to get up and running on there. I really dislike 5th edition. It's not my favorite edition, but depending on who's running it, it can be fine. Having a good dungeon master who understands what makes the game fun is important. Well, this is bad for me. This might be a I drink a mana potion situation. Ooh, a chaos spell though. That'll help some. Don't take it away. Don't take it away. I need it. I want it. Ooh, nothing really helpful there. Of course, I'm out of blink now. When Rain of Thunderbolts hits a storm cloud, have it do damage to every creature in a storm cloud connected to that storm cloud. See, that I would like. Like, turn it into like a chain lightning-ish situation. Like, apply its damage to the connected storm clouds. Like, that would be powerful enough that I would understand why it costs 7. Like, it cost me 14 spell points, and I don't have a lot of casts of it, and it's not easy to get more casts. I would have to take a tome over more impactful equipment, for instance, for, like, more casts. So, like, that would feel better, I think. 8 Thunder Strikes left. I have plenty of Thunderbolts, but I need to move. What's going on, Disposable? I could take Word Speaker just for fun. Did he just tango me? He did. Man, I wouldn't mind getting a word spell right about now. How you doing, Disposable? If a spell says cast your spell, and you don't have that spell, just cast a generic version. Yes. It will cast the spell as if you had it with no upgrades. Alright, he's in a cloud. We have 3 turns before the next shift happens, so I'm gonna park myself. And this will keep Mordred largely stun-locked, I think. Nope, he was able to shift the level. What a little bastard. Oh, God. Well, there goes my channeling. Thanks, Mordred. 5 spell points. 6. 7. 13, 9. Oh, I didn't die. Alright. Throw that ice ball upgrade in there. Let's see here. Word of Madness. Berserk everybody. Although Chaos is good too. Stun them for 6 turns. 5 turns. Let's do Chaos. We've already been using it. Is there a spiderweb nearby? Two casts. Hell yeah. Then we take Word Speaker. We heal. We Word of Chaos one more time. Wow, Mordred, way to, like, completely invalidate my Word of Chaos. Do it again? Rain of Thunderbolts. Mordred, I am very disappointed in you, friends. Three, 2, 1. Alright, I did what I could there. Man, he is shuffling the levels at a rather brisk pace here. Yeah, I'd be curious to see how this... Wow, well, now I'm just gonna be locked in here, I guess. Can't do much from in here. There we go. I don't know, it felt like the cooldown was reduced. He did that really quick. Where is he? I see another wizard. There you are, Mordred. He still has some lives. Oh god. Trying to get my Annihilates to get out there and do some work. Without a mana potion, I'm getting a little nervous. Let's make some Storm Tricksters. See, really, the only hope I have here. Hope a mana potion shows up. It's just usually when a spell costs like 7 or 8, it's the kind of spell that, unless it's like a word spell, which are super powerful as like an accompaniment, you expect them to be the kind of spell that you can build your run around. I need a lot of dudes. As many as I can make. That bag over there, not a bad idea to have that. Good, I didn't get tangoed too far. So I want that bag. Come on, Webb. No, he shuffled it away! I pray he makes a mana potion appear. Things are getting a little dicey. Might as well grab that. Where's my free web? I'm supposed to have a free web here. They're doing fire damage on me. Don't do it. Yes. Let's shuffle the level, see if I care. Well, that's it for Chain Lightning. I don't see any mana potions. Just gotta rely on lightning. Lightning clouds doing the work for me. Hope he makes more spiders. I don't think we're ever gonna break the crown. That's pretty nice, though. I should have leaned more into the blink builds. Should have taken Glitter Dance. I guess it's not too late. I could. We have 1 spell point. We gotta get a bunch more spell points. It's a little dark, a little grim. Ah, very helpful. Good, good, good. Alright, 2 spell points. How many do I need? 4? Alright, alright. Stun everything around me. God damn it, Mordred. Please, dude. I'm trying to do something with you. It's gonna hurt me when I... Actually, if I do this one. There we go. Come on, Spiderweb, spawn in a better place. Much better. He's gonna tangle me before I get there, isn't he? There's 2 spell points over here, I need them. I need them! I also need to keep making my children. Alright, that was a bad tango. A very bad tango. Alright, there they are, there they are. And there they go. They're still there. No mana potion. But a healing potion. Alright, I gotta make a walk here. There we go, 5 spell points. Glittering Dance. I can start reclaiming my casts here. 1. 2. 3. Now we have 2 blinks. It's a war of attrition. But I'm gonna get my cast back. Screw you. How's Mordred doing these days? He's down to his last life. Good, good, yes. Most excellent. Is this your longest Mordred fight? My longest Mordred fight in... Turn 180. I don't think it's my longest Mordred fight in 2. It's definitely not my longest Mordred fight in 1. In Rift Wizard 1, I once had 4 copies of Mordred because I was messing around with Orb of Corruption. And I didn't realize that every time I used it, I would generate another Mordred. So I ended up with 4 Mordreds, and each Mordred had a full collection of lives. Like, I had to go through all of the reincarnations for all of the Mordreds. It was brutal stuff. Damn it! Multiverses of Mordreds! I cast Slow Walk on the beach and gaze lovingly into your eyes. Some motherfucker down the beach just yelled power word scrunch! Shit's unhinged out here! Love power word scrunch. It does remind me of that Viva La Dirt League episode where it's like, you put all your points in charisma? Yeah, that's how I play. And it just makes out with every villain in the game. Don't shame my playstyle. Like, if you're not trying to romance the big bad as a bard in Dungeons & Dragons, why are you a bard? Why'd you pick the bard? How much health you got there, Mordred? How much health you got there, Mordred? Goodbye, Mordred. Alright, Rain of Thunderbolts. It's okay. It's okay. Like, I like it. I'll be curious to watch this one maybe change over time. Simulacrum really felt like... This is like the opposite. So with Simulacrum, we went into that one. I'm like, I don't see why this is so expensive. It doesn't look like it's going to be very good. I can't target units, which means I can't use Ice Tap on it. I kind of poo-pooed it. And by the end, I was a convert. Simulacrum's incredible. Like, your individual wizards are squishy and weak, and they don't do a lot of damage, but the simple fact that they duplicate whatever equipment you have means you could just use them as pylons of power. Like, my god. Like, having multiple copies of Wrathlinks and Silken Links with Simulacrum meant one magic missile was just... the map went away. It was insane. It was incredible. And then with these, I'm like, 12? The default is 12 targets? 12 turns of channeling? This will be OP! Because I like Thunderstrike. Like, blinking with Thunderblink means you hit 2 things guaranteed, and there's an AoE of stun. So you can basically just blink through crowds, kill 2 things, stun the rest, rinse and repeat. So, like, in my head, I'm like, that's insane. That's gonna be incredible. But if there's, like, 50 storm clouds, 20 enemies in those storm clouds, there's plenty of just blank canvas for the thunder strikes to hit. Like, they're just gonna hit empty space. You'll stun lock a lot of stuff, but unless you're upgrading the duration, which we didn't upgrade it, we just had 3 duration. We didn't really find any good equipment for increasing the duration for sorcery and lightning. I could have taken Master of Time, but I didn't. I feel like without guaranteed hits, this is a lot of, like, damage just going into the void. Yeah, like, it was a slow one. It was a real war of attrition with Mordred at the end, because I was out of mana potions. We had to carefully, like, make sure we didn't run out of blink, because if we hit 0 on blink, that was it. We would have just died. 3 players are bards in a campaign. They cannot be defeated because they're bonuses from performance. They get all the golds, and they have all the dexterity they need. 3 bards working together will destroy any challenge. I've always wanted to do a campaign where everyone was multi-classed as thief in some capacity, but they had other roles as well. And just like you are a thief troupe, like put together like a half bard, half thief traveling performing group and go town to town, identify corrupt nobles, and like the real campaign is just breaking their houses at night and steal everything. Right wrongs as a traveling troupe of performing thieves. That could have been fun. I still want to do that campaign one day. What are we at, 11? Alright, I think I might go use the restroom when I come back. We'll transition into our winding down with Balatro phase. Play parties, well, yeah, you case the joint being like, we would love to perform for you, oh noble king. Like, this king is a corrupt bastard, he's the worst. Like, yeah, we'll just get in, case the joint, set some traps or something. Have a good night, Grim. An all-barbarian party? That would be fun, too. Pure barbarians. Alright, BRB. I need the little wizard's room. Well, actually, hold on. I gotta go through for the post-mortem here. I'm gonna be curious to see, like... Rain of Thunderbolts won't have a damage output. So I can't, like, look at this and be like, oh, that's how effective that spell was. which is actually kind of funny. Like Simulacrum had a damage modifier, a damage list here. Like we saw how much damage we did through them, even though it wasn't them doing the damage. It was like the duplicates of their equipment allowing me to do damage myself. But it still like accurately said like that's how much we accomplished with Simulacrum. With this spell, we know it all happened from Thunderstrike, but let's be serious. Thunderstrike was happening from Blink and from Stormblood Tricksters. So like Annihilate did 13,000 damage, Stormcaller did 13,000 damage, Thunderstrike did 15,000 damage. I don't think too much of that was a result of Rain of Thunderbolts. I'm just happy to have more spells, so like, no complaints here. The new equipment was a lot of fun. I was happy to experience that. Damage to enemies. 7 and 8 damage through Fleshbound. That modifier did the most damage. Burning Bloodhound did the most damage there. That's funny. At this point, we had Storm Trolls, and we could see them starting to do their work. We picked up Rain of Thunderbolts, so Thunderstrike was at the top of the list. Yeah, Storm Troll was the leader here, even though we did cast all of our spells cast. We got 313 Thunderstrikes. We did all 2 casts. Ruby Rod for the 5th Element style Bard. That'd be a lot of fun. I also feel like this should have another category. Like, Pure Lightning is weird. Given that it's a channeled spell, maybe like... Lightning Enchantment, maybe? I know you're not applying it to yourself. Maybe not Enchantment? Something, though. How many single school spells are there? Not gonna do another run just yet, but like, I'm kind of curious. Is this the only single school spell in the game? Alright, Devour Flesh is pure blood. Permanence is pure enchantment. Rain of Thunderbolts is the only pure lightning spell. It is one of 4 Mystic Memory is pure arcane. Like, that kind of makes me want to see one spell per category being like, this is the definitive, like, this is what represents lightning. This is what represents fire. It makes sense that cantrips wouldn't. That way you could scale with sorcery. Like, Devour Flesh being pure blood, I could get behind that. You're eating flesh. That seems pretty blood. As for pure enchantment permanence, it basically is an enchantment that buffs other enchantments. I can get behind that, I think. Pure arcane is Mystic Memory. Channel to get back casts of other spells. Sure, sure. I might not see that as the best pure arcane. And Rain of Thunderbolt's definitely not the most pure of lightning things. We could definitely do something else for pure lightning. Like Flame Burst makes sense for pure fire, but like a lot of stuff has sorcery attached to it, and I like that. It's fun and effective for scaling with other things. I don't think I like this one being pure lightning. That's the end of my thoughts on that spell. Alright, BRB.